Hi guys, let's have a look at Triumph's Scrambler 1200 XC. Triumph have been making the Scrambler in one form or another for many years now. But when I look at it, I think history and connection, and I think of that famous name, Steve McQueen. In more recent times, you might have seen the odd 900 Scrambler out and about on the road because they've certainly been selling well in the past few years. Well, Triumph have upped the ante this year with this new 1200 XE. As the saying goes, bigger is always better, and moving from the 900 up to the 1200, that is certainly the case. It's got more stance, it's got more power, more electronics, in fact it's got more of everything. The new 1200 has got true off-road ability now. Look at the rear end, it's got a set of Olens on the back which work really well, they're adjustable too. Up front, a set of proper Showa forks make this bike work not only good on the road, but off-road. It almost feels like an adventure bike. To back up its off-road intention, there's 200 mils of travel on the front and the rear. The Scrambler used the tried and tested Bonneville HP engine, although this one is the most powerful in the range. The best thing about the engine though is the way that it makes you feel. You just want to start this bike up in the shed and listen to it run. It's when you get out of the shed and onto the road though that you really do appreciate this bike for what it is. It's got a great height which gives you a great vision around the place. It's an upright seating position and that engine comes into its own. You almost can be in any gear at any time and just blip the throttle and away you go. It's got a sweet handling chassis as well. It sort of goads you into the corners, it gives you confidence, and that's backed up by the electronic systems there working away in the background. It's got all of the electronics that you would expect to see on a superbike. It's got ABS, it's got traction control, it's even got turn-by-turn navigation that you can see through the dash. There's some exciting new technology on the Scrambler as well. It's the world's first motorcycle to have the integrated GoPro control system. It enables camera operation while you're riding, and it's facilitated through a Bluetooth connectivity module available as an accessory. And then there's the new Triumph app that lets the rider control their music and phone operation via the illuminated switch controls. I said at the start that this bike was no pretender, and what I'm talking about is when you do actually get it off-road. This could be an adventure bike. It really is that capable. It's really good through the sand. In fact, it's one of the best bikes that I've ever ridden through the sand with a 1200cc capacity. It can cut through fire trails at ease, and I'll tell you what, when we did test them, we even had some fun over the log. Other features that hint that this bike is good off-road are things like the handguards, the adjustable levers, the bash plate that's fitted, the serrated foot pegs, the rear brake pedal that folds back, and then of course there's that exhaust pipe, the high mounted pipe. If you want your Scrambler to look a little bit different to the guy who lives next door, there's 80 aftermarket parts specifically made to fit on this bike which keep the warranty and make it look that little bit different. For such a versatile bike, you need a versatile electronic system, and Triumph has done that perfectly. It's got 6 riding modes, starting off from road, off-road, all the way through to the Pro Adventure off-road kit, which works really well when you're in the dirt. And then there's the extra comfort items as well, with the keyless ignition, the heated grips, the cruise control, and a place to charge your phone while you're riding along. Having ridden this bike on and off the road, I can guarantee you one thing. It's a bike that you can ride to the cafe, you can ride it off-road, you can even ride it on a long country trip. If you want to customise it, you can do that too. The Triumph 1200 Scrambler, you can do anything. To find out more about the Triumph Scrambler 1200 XE, visit peterstevens.com.au.